Ah, yes, another day, another culinary adventure with our favourite mukbang philosopher. Today, Foodie Beauty blesses us with a dish straight from the heart of Canadian comfort food, roasted chicken poutine. Because nothing says cosy like drenching crispy fries in a gravy that's allegedly drinkable. But before we get to that, a brief intermission for a cameo ad. That's right, for the low, low price of whatever she's charging today, you too can own a personalised message from the Canadian Queen herself. Act fast, folks. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that will live forever in your camera roll. Now, on to the inspiration behind this feast. We take a delightful time-travel detour to 2006, a simpler time when our host moved into a nicer apartment. Gone were the days of a dump kitchen. This was an era of home-cooked meals and cosy aromatic roasts. A whole chicken sizzling in the oven, filling the home with the scent of success, and probably butter. And of course the logical next step, turning that chicken into a rich, indulgent poutine, because why not take comfort food and make it even more comforting? The plate is assembled, roasted chicken, thick-cut fries, melted cheese, and that glorious salty, globby gravy. Yes, globby. Because let's be real, what is gravy if not a thickened, flavourful source of pure joy? Some may criticise it for being too thick, too salty, but that's a them problem. We don't make the rules here, we just pour and enjoy. A quick note on diet talk, there won't be any. Nope, none at all. We are here to eat, bees and live our best gravy-coated lives. But before we dive headfirst into this sea of indulgence, an abrupt shift in conversation, Ramadan. That's right, from poutine to personal spirituality, the transition is as smooth as the gravy.
My plan for Ramadan, the video is not about, let me rephrase this. I'm eating so I'm distracted. This video is not about my Ramadan plans. It's about the Ramadan content plans, and basically, there's none.
So what's the Ramadan content plan? Well, plot twist, there isn't one. No decorations, no daily vlogs, just a quiet focus on self-reflection and spirituality. Except, of course, for the food content. Because if there's an iftar feast happening, you know we're getting a front row seat. A mix of tradition and indulgence, because why not celebrate the breaking of a fast with an enthusiastic mukbang? Back to the meal at hand, coleslaw makes an appearance with a simple dressing of mayo, vinegar, lemon juice, salt, and a tiny bit of honey. Basic, yet effective. Much like our chef's approach to cooking, make it delicious, eat it, move on. And speaking of moving on, thoughts of future meals are already swirling. Potato salad and hot dogs, anyone? Because nothing says living in the moment like planning the next indulgence mid-bite. As the meal nears its end, a contemplative moment. Comfort food favourites are listed off. Shepherd's pie.
Hot. Potation wine or shepherd's pie is like scalding hot for like an hour after it comes out. Not bad. That really takes me back to growing up. Because I have a lot of newcomers. So I grew up I'm Canadian, born and raised, and I was born in a small town called Cornwall, which is close to Ottawa in Quebec. It's mostly bilingual, French and English. So because of Quebec, which is a French province, we have a lot of French food influence.
Meatloaf.
Some ketchup, salt, pepper, maybe onion, garlic powder, and then I put the glaze of ketchup on top. And that's it. That's all she wrote, folks. Now the cheesecake.
Church basement spaghetti, yes, that's a thing.
Beauty bite. Tastes just like the meatballs from my childhood. I used to have a step-grandmother. She made these meatballs. She was Italian and from New York. I could never figure out how to replicate them, but now I know. The fresh garlic, and she put parsley. I didn't have parsley. That would have been nice. It's gonna be a huge bite. Beauty bite.
A reflection on haters who dared criticise the sacred gravy, and an assertion that, frankly, if they didn't like it, they must be on something.
A hater who tried my gravy recipe and said it was just salty globby. What do you think gravy is? It's salty. But globby? Why you didn't make it right? Not my problem. But you must be on drugs because this is delicious. Maybe they just didn't like it. A lot of people don't like gravy in general because it is just salty sauce, but it is yummy. Are there any Canadians who don't like poutine if you're Canadian?
Because let's be real, what kind of monster doesn't appreciate a good gravy? With the final bites taken, it's time to relax. Maybe an early bedtime, maybe just some light post-feast contemplation. And with that, the meal concludes, leaving behind only an empty plate, a satisfied stomach, and the lingering essence of salty, cheesy comfort. Until next time, foodie fans, keep your fries crispy, your gravy drinkable, and your meal plans as ambitious as your appetite. Thank you for joining me today. Your support is much appreciated. Please subscribe on your way out.
I don't know what's clapping. I just know something is. What the fuck? I tried to jog and I'm clapping.